Middleweight bout here, William Ewers going to be in the red corner, 1-1 out of Adversity Training Center. Actually, one of the co-owners of Adversity Training Center with his brother, Ian Lawler. Said he got started in MMA as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purist, and then when he was in the Marines, he had a coach, Tom Eaton, who got him into full-scale MMA and also some boxing. Former infantry Marine, 34 years old. Won his first pro bout over Steve Thomas. Came up short against Jason King, making his Hardrock MMA debut here. Actually won his first pro bout in just 13 seconds.
Nice.
TKO over Steve Thomas. Going to bring out his opponent. Here's a big crowd ovation for Charles Dove. Been a long time.
Yeah.
Since we've seen Charles Dove. First fight since 2012.
Yeah.
For Charles Dove. And one of the things about that's funny is still just 26 years old, so he's still the young guy in this fight.
He's got a strong wrestling base. Trained by Chuck Wells. Amateur record, I think it was like 7-3. 1-2 now as a pro.
Trains with Jeff Robinson, Nicholas Hubler-Scherf, Donnie Ballou, who we'll see later on. Another old Intimidation Cage Fighting alum from back in the day. But actually won his pro debut and lost his next two. It's the first time we've seen Charles since 2012, so about almost 5 years out of the cage. Get the official introduction.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 183 pounds, representing ATC from Somerset, Kentucky, Iron Will Ewers. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the B2 Digital Blue corner, weighing in at 186 pounds, representing Club MMA from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Middleweight bout here at Hardrock MMA 89. We've got Will Ewers in the black trunks, Charles Dove in the blue. Gary Copeland is the referee. And the nickname No Love. Familiar nickname.
Yeah.
His rhymes though, so I like it.
That's true. It does.
Southpaw Dove comes out.
Shoots, brings up a knee when he comes up.
Headboard, Will. Headboard. Use that underhook.
Ewers has the underhooks here with the body lock. But it looks like Dove actually is pressuring up against the cage here.
Yeah.
In his head position. Going to try to get things to the mat here.
Couple knees to the body. Not really doing much, but there's a big one.
I think both of these guys prefer to have the fight on the mat. I just think they both want to be on top.
Yeah, they're both going for leg trips and just kind of reversing each other back and forth. So, yep, there he goes.
Nice trip there. Dove ends up on top. Ewers looking for that butterfly guard, looking to try to elevate immediately.
Yep, he does.
Hey, shoulder lockdown. Shoulder lockdown. Get that forearm in front of his face.
Dove now settles in here in the guard of Ewers. Ewers, in all of his fights, very active off of his back.
Yeah, he's definitely
Looking to try to elevate him again, maybe looking for a leg here.
Yeah. Dove defended pretty good. Comes out.
Ewers again trying to play jiu-jitsu and gets punched in the face for doing so.
Unfortunately, his arm's trapped behind him, so he's going to have to eat a few to turn to it.
Dove now on top.
Don't want to eat big ones, though.
Big shots here in full mount, posturing up. He was postured fully and then looked like he was not sure if he wasn't comfortable in that position or what, but now looking to try to finish, looks like maybe an arm triangle here. Yeah. Ewers, you see, has that arm against his ear. They always tell you answer the phone is what they say when to try to alleviate that pressure from the arm triangle, and Ewers also has half guard here. Going to make it even harder for Duff to try to finish this arm triangle.
Yeah, he's keeping him on lockdown on that side, and he let go of it. So, good defense by Ewers.
Ewers really likes to try to that elevating sweep here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, it worked
Foot
for
on
him
the hips
twice
here.
so far, so he's got his feet in his hips.
And see, this is a type of guard that's good for pure jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But for MMA, that's how you get punched in the face.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you have to wonder how some people transition from jiu-jitsu to MMA because
Dove now has the mounted guillotine here up against the cage trying to finish it.
Nice.
Ewers slams his way out and now in half guard.
Wait till you get your leg out. Wait till you get your leg out. Hold the arm.
Looks like he might actually try to finish a Von Flue choke here.
Yeah.
And Dove can actually alleviate the pressure of this by letting go of the neck. But it looks like Ewers might try to finish this choke here.
Yeah, he's got his
Rare
hand.
choke.
He's got it, and he's putting the pressure on. He's making him carry all that weight on that one side.
That's the issue with once a guy passes your guard of keeping control of his neck is you can actually choke you out with by this for keeping control of his
for
neck.
being too greedy.
There you go. Watch the sweep.
Let go, and he's trying for the sweep. Ewers switches his hips nice.
Does a good job passing there to side control.
Nice.
Ewers has turned the tide here in this first round.
Elbows. I need an elbow.
90 seconds left to go.
Push your inside arm. Elbow. Push him away from the cage.
Dove trying to get his hips up off of the mat.
Yep.
There you go.
Working his way up.
Still has control of that neck.
Yeah.
You got the head wrapped? Okay.
Ewers is probably going to go to full mount. It looked like he was going to switch his hip over there for a second, but he didn't do it.
Just a little drop of blood on the right eye of Ewers, but I can't tell if it's his or if it's Dove's.
I believe it's his. He's got like a small cut right there by his temple.
Ewers looks like he might be trying to transition to an arm triangle of his own, or maybe still trying to look for that Von Flue choke.
Yeah, he's just putting a lot of pressure right now with his shoulder on Dove's cheek, and he let go of it. Yeah, he's going with elbows to the body. Nice.
Cross body position here for Ewers on top.
Slowly working his way up.
I think one of the interesting things, both of these guys have really good top games, really good heavy pressure, but Dove now back to his feet.
Yep.
15 seconds left to go here in round number one.
Underhook brought him up. Knees to the legs. Big knees.
Knees to the face, bro. Come on, give us a good one. Hey.
End of round number one there.
Nice.
Tough battle between Ewers and Dove, and Scott, that's a close round.
Yeah,
I think it was a tale of almost two halves of the round.
It really was. It just kind of. There were both submissions on both sides that were pretty solid. So.
It almost looked like, I think maybe the tiebreaker was that, Dove did have that. He had full mount and postured up and threw a couple shots, big shots that landed.
Yeah.
Also looked to try to finish that arm triangle. And Ewers, when he got on top, really was just looking for that choke and unable to unable to really do too much damage, even though he was on top.
Yeah.
I think that might have just gone to Dove. No cage rust at all for Charles Dove in that first round. He came out looking like he was ready to go.
Yeah. Well, again, you know, you have a solid wrestling base. That's always going to be your fallback no matter what.
Yeah, I feel like the guys that have been wrestling their whole lives can wrestle for hours without getting tired.
Yeah. Ooh.
Throwing punches.
Trading.
Ewers landed a nice uppercut there.
Yeah.
They grapple immediately. A lot of times when you get two strong grapplers, it's the tiebreaker is the striking.
Yeah.
Dove now looking to try to finish this takedown here up against the cage. Looking for a double leg. Ewers with a good job stuffing that takedown attempt. Dove now trying to pull him off the cage.
Underhook this arm, Will. Yep, underhook right here. Lock it up. Pick him up. Put your hips into it. He's cut. Keep it going.
Going with elbows to the side of the head there.
Breathe.
That's what you get from the pros is the addition of those elbows.
Yeah.
Dove briefly had his hands
Big
clasped
hard
there.
elbows to the side of the head, too.
Hips to me. Hips to me.
Ewers trying to turn Dove, but Dove is strong here up against the cage.
Put him in the wall.
These are two big middleweights, two, I think, natural middleweights, two guys who are really strong for this weight class as well.
Yep.
Nice. Double.
A lot of...
Double underhooks.
Oh, that was a close one.
Watch that tire.
Don't really know if that one landed or not.
Middleweights are kind of like the linebackers of MMA, the combination of speed and power.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dove again grinding up against the cage, and Ewers pushes him off. Instead of pushing him straight back, I think he needs to try to dig that underhook and turn him, which it looks like now he's trying to do. Doing a good job with that whizzer on the left arm. Needs to dig that left underhook there.
Yep.
And turn Charlie Dove against the cage.
And a big thing, too, is you always, we're talking about when you're underhooking and like he's going for right now. And then when you're turning, you're trying to basically move that person with that one arm as you switch your hips. And what a lot of people sometimes forget is if you underhook their chin, the body follows the head. So if you yank their head up, their body's going to go with it. So you see a lot of people basically try to bicep curl their opponent when they underhook that way.
I saw a brief short grab there from Charlie Dove, and he gets warned by Gary Copeland.
Gary's wearing a GoPro.
Yeah, which I just noticed.
Yeah.
And get some great shots, I'm sure, for ref cam.
If you're wondering if he turned into a cyborg or what was going on with Gary, it's just a GoPro.
Dove still looking for that takedown. And not sure if he was trying to suplex him out of there or what for years.
I don't know. Gary's going to give him a break and make him start from scratch.
Gave him plenty of time to try to work there.
Dove's breathing heavy and looking tired.
And
Gary Copeland, oh!
Right hook there, short right hook landed. And Ewers, when he throws his punches, almost kind of doesn't really fully extend on him.
No, they're all kind of close.
It's a good way to, a nice inside leg kick there, though.
Yeah.
Against the southpaw. Good right hook there from Dove, and he follows it in, changes levels, and gets under. Ewers now has, looks like half guard there for a second. Can't tell if he's out or not. He is in half guard here.
Yeah.
It's an open half guard. Throwing some punches here. Ewers turns his back. Nice punches through the
some
guard
hard
there.
shots from there. Up.
Dove now trying to
Got
finish
another
this guillotine again
It's deep.
to get his hips in here.
Oh, his head's out.
There's a couple big shots out of that.
Yeah.
Nice single leg
Goes to
there
the searching for that arm bar.
Yeah,
Got less than 10 seconds.
I think Dove kind of gave that up on purpose to try to go for that arm bar. Maybe noticing that it was the end of the round and going for maybe to try to finish it there.
Yeah.
Another good round there, though. I think that round was pretty clearly for Dove.
Yeah.
But you got to think. I think both guys. I think Ewers. I think if you probably thinking you got to finish the fight here going to the third round. But I think Dove is. That first round was close as well.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way. So we'll see who comes out with.
But then again, you never know what the judges are looking at.
Both guys trying to ice him down and cool those muscles off here in between rounds. That's something I always wondered. I know that you're trying to cool your guy off, but is the ice almost a sort of a shock to the system in between rounds? And
It kind of.
can it hinder you a little bit, or?
No, not really. Depending, I mean, if you got some swelling going, things like that. Really, it's just kind of to cool the blood down, get your body temperature down so you can think a little bit better. You know, you get really, really hot in there and you get overheated. And the blood boiling phase.
Third round here, middleweight battle. Got Charles Dove in the blue, William Ewers in the black.
They're standing right at the end of each other's punch, and neither one of them are really throwing any punches. Like,
Ewers has his mouth
and
closed. Dove
comes out swinging.
explodes there. Moving forward, maybe thinking that if he moves forward, then he might be able to finish this fight.
Yeah.
One more explosion.
If I'm Ewers, I'm definitely looking to finish this. Whether, however I could. I feel if it goes to the cards, it's probably not going to go for him, so.
Ewers trying to get the fight to the ground here.
Gets him down.
Not trying to fully finish this takedown and get him off of his butt here.
Yeah. He's going to go with punches. Dove's going to kick him away. He's reaching for his own leg. Ewers is staying on him, though. Let him back up, though. And Dove's pushing forward.
Dove now with the clinch up against the cage.
Put the left arm across the face, Will. Come on.
And a lot of this fight has been spent in this clinch position up against the cage, taking a lot out of both of these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Dove's going with punches everywhere. Going to the body, over top of his head to try to hit Ewers, and he's punching in the thigh.
Nice elbow there from Ewers.
Yeah, definitely right in the side of the temple. Comes another one. Comes another one.
Three nice elbows there from Ewers. Dove still trying to move forward here.
Yep.
Still trying to finish this takedown.
So, yeah, Dove's just bullying him into the fence.
A couple knees to the thigh there from Charles Dove. Ewers doing a good job of keeping this Wizard to stay on his feet here, but not really much offense here for him.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I can say it enough. The 5 years out of the cage doesn't really seem to have affected Charles Dove.
No.
Seems to be in better shape than ever. Doesn't really seem to be gassing at all here.
No.
Staying strong here up against the cage.
Staying active, throwing punches and grinding. You know, like that type.
There's a Charlie chance here from the crowd. Trying to will him maybe to a finish here. A last minute plus of this fight. Get a break here again from Gary Copeland. If you're Ewers, I think you got to go for broke here.
Yeah, you do. You definitely got to.
Moving forward, but Dove again with the pressure up against the cage. Right back in the same position where we spent a lot of this fight. Some more elbows there from Ewers.
Yep.
Might be too little too late, though.
25 seconds! 20 seconds, let's go! 25 seconds, man!
Goes with knees to the body.
Lazy man's heel hook! Give me something, Will!
Ewers' corner sitting next to us. They're yelling.
10 seconds! Sit back! Win out!
Up. He dropped for a guillotine and he lost it.
Into the fight. And Dove definitely thinks he won. I think we probably believe he won as well. That was an impressive performance there by Charlie Dove. Again, 5 years out of the cage. Comes back and puts on an impressive performance. See what the judges say, though, officially. See if Dove is able to move his record up to 2-2.
The crowd definitely feels like he did.
Get the official result here from Jason Weinel.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds for all 3 judges for the bout, 30-27 for your winner, Charlie Dove.
Charles Dove, your winner, moves up to 2-2. And a successful return after a 5-year layoff.
Really hard fought fight there.
Happy birthday.
And I did forget to mention it is also his birthday as well, so 2 birthday boys in the cage.
I just like to thank my coaches, Club MMA, for this fighting team. I'd like to thank my mom and all my fans who came out here. Thank you guys. Happy holidays for everyone you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Peace.
Charlie, no love Dove.
Charlie Dove now 2-2 on his career. Unanimous decision win.